All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lower Cape May Regional High School, another edition of high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live. I'm Brian Kniff, Sean Kniff handling the camera. Doubleheader today as Wildwood takes on Lower Cape May. The girls' game here about to start, and the boys will be coming up at 2 o'clock. Billy Osborne will be joining us for this doubleheader as well. Wildwood in white, they've won 8 straight. They're 12-4 on the season. Their starters are Angela Wilbur, a senior, and Rebecca Benechu, a junior, and Layla Fatih, a sophomore, all in the backcourt. The forwards are sophomore Addison Troiano and junior Joelle Murphy, coached by Teresa Kniff. Lower Cape May in the black uniforms, coached by Scott Douglas. Violet Vitelli, Savannah Wareham, 2 juniors in the starting lineup at the guard positions. Ainsley Reed plays a swing position. She's a senior. Sophomore Lex Dominowski and junior Brooke Robinson are the forwards. Kind of a neat moment right before the game. They didn't have the either national anthem queued up or had a malfunction with the system here at Lower Cape May. So the players from Lower Cape May and Wildwood sang the national anthem prior to the game. The officials are Scott Cooper with the basketball, Dan Bradley to the left of your screen, and Frank Bazil in the foreground by the scorer's table. Lower Cape May is 5-8. They're coming off a win over ACIT. Wildwood, as we mentioned, they winners of 8 straight. They're 12-4, and they came off a real big win the other night over Glassboro, 58-44. Excuse me, 58-46. The tip is controlled by no one. We're going to re-jump. So Addison Troiano for Wildwood and Savannah Wareham for Lower will have to jump it up. And the tip is controlled by Wildwood. Wilbur down low, bad pass too high, and it's a steal for Lex Dominowski. Here's Wareham. Over to Robinson. Dominowski, Robinson again. Man-to-man defense for Wildwood. Here is a near steal. It is stolen. Rebecca Benechu going the other way, and she is fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2. So each team a turnover on their opening possession, and after that, Lower turnover. Wildwood gets his first point, gets the first point of the game on Rebecca Benechu's free throw. She'll get another. Second one is also good. Wildwood showing pressure here. And here's Reed. Knocked out of bounds by Murphy. Here's Wareham. Working against Benechu. Dominowski now. Picked up by Layla Fatih. Left side, a near steal, and this will go out of bounds. Stays with Lower Cape May. A little bit of trouble getting in it, but now it's Wareham on the right. Good crossover move. Bounces down low. The layup, though, is no good. The long rebound is knocked into the hands of Fatih. Benechu on the left, goes to Angela Wilbur. Wilbur driving baseline, shut off. She was off balance that entire time and threw a bad pass. Here's Reed. Vitelli now. Lobs into the post, stolen away by Addison Troiano. She'll lead the break for Wildwood. And passes down low, and Layla Fatih's layup is good. Good look. Reed working against Murphy here. Reed kicks it, loses it, but then Addison Troiano travels, I believe. Or did we have a jump? Not sure exactly what that call was there. Well, it couldn't have been a jump. I guess maybe a ball might have hit out of bounds off of lower. But Wildwood has it either way. Here's Angela Wilbur, the new 1,000-point scorer for Wildwood. Gets it to Troiano. Fatih for three. In and out. Rebound, Joelle Murphy. Might have been partially blocked. Gets her own rebound again. Backs it away. They walk away from her, and she misses the three. But Addison Troiano, the offensive rebound. She'll try a three. That's off the iron. Murphy, another offensive rebound. Benechu, a deep three. That's no good. Fatih, another rebound. And finally, a jumper is knocked down by Addison Troiano. Boy, Wildwood just playing volleyball on the offensive glass there against Lower. Wareham pushing into the post. Got it to Robinson. Baseline jumper is good. Murphy right side for Wildwood at 6'2", Lady Warriors. The three on the way. That is good for Layla Fatih. Good start for the sophomore. She has 5. Dominowski spinning. Kicks. Robinson along the baseline. And is fouled by Troiano. Dominowski to inbound. Wildwood switches to zone here. Having trouble getting it in. It was tipped by Murphy and then stolen by Benechu. Kicks across to Wilbur. Wilbur's three, way short. Murphy, the offensive rebound. Troiano, a three. Bang. Timeout, Lower Cape May. And it's a 12-2 start for Wildwood. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. Once again, you're watching high school.
All right, out of the timeout, here's Lower Cape May pushing. Another turnover, though, a steal for Wildwood. Benechu pushing. Benechu kicks. Here's Wilbur. Troiano dribbled into pressure there and turns it over on the jump ball. Meredith Lupchin, first sub into the game for Lower Cape May, senior forward. Goes the Reed. Dominowski threw it away, and Wildwood will have it. .343 to go first quarter. Good start for Wildwood. Benechu off a screen. Layup is no good, though. Murphy, the rebound, but it was taken out of her hands by Dominowski. Down low, Robinson's layup is good. Robinson with both baskets for Lower. Down low, Murphy lays it in. Having a little bit of an issue with our scoreboard here. We'll get that fixed momentarily. The score is 14-4 Wildwood. Brooke Robinson is fouled. Robinson's first is good. Lily Atkinson, number 1. Kiana D'Antono into the game for Wildwood, number 10. Robinson's second is also good. She's got all 6 for Lower. It's Wildwood on top by 8. 2:35 to go in the period. Wilbur left side. Atkinson, D'Antono for 3, no good. Good box out by Robinson, allowing Wareham to come in and take that rebound. Wareham driving, kicking, Robinson for 3. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Lutjen, and there's a 3 by Reed that's no good. Atkinson, the rebound for Wildwood. Scoreboard has gone out. Well, and they stopped the play right as Rebecca Benechu was making a 3. So now we have a delay here. This actually happened during pregame as well. The clock just went out. Seemingly no reason during the pregame while the players were warming up. They thought they had it fixed for the start of the game, but and it was working properly, but it just went out there during the middle of Wildwood's possession. It's a 14-6 lead for Wildwood. And we're a little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter here. So Matt Danzy, the athletic director down there, trying to work on things. Gives us time to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, we can't bring you these games. One that's not listed on our graphics, a late one that came in recently, American Pools. All your pool needs in Cape May County, check them out. And I'm thinking that the, now I think I know why the clock went out. We had to have a delay for a grand entrance for Mr. Billy Osborne, who's about who's about to come on the air here. So I got the scoreboard back working.
That was me. You didn't know I did that? Look at this near gear. There you go.
All right, so Billy's with us now. Nice of you to join us. Doubleheader here between Lower Cape May and Wildwood. Now they thought they had the clock set. Now it just went out again.
Got nothing to do with that.
So it's 14-6 here. I don't know. All right, so apparently on the console on the scoreboard at the table, the time is working, so they're going to play without a scoreboard here, and they'll just have to announce time. So we're not exactly sure how much time is left in the first quarter. We know it's a little over 2 minutes at the start of this possession. Lower in zone. Benechu, a deep three. That's off the iron, no good. And the rebound brought down by Meredith Luchin. It's 14-6 Wildwood. Audrey Gamble, number 22 for Lower. She came in a little bit ago. Reed with the basketball, goes to Gamble. Luchin, 1:30 left in the first quarter. They just announced it. Pass in the post. Brooke Robinson passes across, and fouled is Audrey Gamble.
They always tell you to look opposite on that, and she was actually down low, but nice job of looking opposite for a cutting teammate. With the foul. I say about a minute and 10 left, minute 15.
So, first free throw is good. And the second one is as well. And it's 14-8. Little 6-2 spurt here by Lower Cape May. Bad pass, nearly a steal. And now it is stolen away. But Wareham couldn't keep it in bounds. Passed across to D'Antono. She drives, is shut off, and nearly throws it away, but now we have a foul. It's 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Lower's really extending their zone up top, Ryan. They're going, it looks like every type of steal, they're trying to overplay the passing. If Wildwood can do something with that and get the steal or get the ball up top, they're able to get into the lane. They might have an easy bucket or an easy jump shot.
Atkinson with it. Now it's Benechu. Wilbur. No, bad pass.
They had a play signed right on the inbound. They just didn't get it to her.
Dominowski with it. Luchin on the wing, trying to bowl her way in. Shot might have been blocked there. Right back into her hands.
30 seconds.
Gamble with it. Here's Reed. Passes to Robinson. 30 seconds to go in the period.
20 seconds.
And there's a steal by Benechu and a foul.
16 seconds left in the quarter.
16 seconds to go in the period.
Nice job, Brian. A lot of times you see a team when they got somebody doubled in the corner, they foul, and they bail them out. That was a nice job of Wildwood playing good defense, but not bailing out Lower, even though they were in a tough position offensively, and they got the steal or the turnover.
Addison Troiano, number 30, back in. Aubrey Bradway, a freshman, number 21, in for the first time for Wildwood. 13 seconds to go now.
12, 11, 10, 9.
Down low to Murphy. Layup is good.
Nice pass right down low on the post, on the block, I should say.
Dominowski fires a three. There was a lot of contact there. Well, Lower wanted a foul, but they're not going to get it here at the end of the quarter. That's a bad play by Murphy, simply reaching in there.
Well, we heard it up here on the jump shot from half court. It definitely fouled.
So it's 16-8. Wildwood at the end of the first.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs.
All right, so it's 16-8. They do have the scoreboard back on here. We'll see how long that actually works. Wildwood with an 8-point lead. They did not call the foul there.
Okay.
I think the official may have deemed that Murphy's arm was straight up, and the offensive player put her hand into hers as she was shooting from half court.
Good point, yep.
But it's not really a good play by Murphy there. I mean, you just can't get into a situation where you may foul a person on a half court shot at the end of the first quarter. Wildwood has it. Julia Ennis, who just threw the ball into the game for the first time for Wildwood. Sydney Killian also in for Wildwood, a senior. Here's Fatih. Ennis drives right. Bradway for three. That's off the iron, no good. Good rebound by Troiano, but she stepped on the line.
Good job of pounding the boards right there by Troiano, but she was too far under the basket. But Lower takes the ball out under the basket with down by 6 or down by 8.
Here's getting fouled there is Dominowski. That's Troiano's second foul. Dominowski's first is good. Lower's 5 for 5 from the foul line. Murphy will return. Troiano will have to go to the bench with the 2 fouls. Just 30 seconds into the second period.
I was wondering what your always thoughts were that. I used to always come out too when I had 2 fouls in the first half a lot of times. I always used to get those fouls and just to sit down.
Brooke Robinson got the offensive rebound there. Here's inside to Reed. Her layup is good.
Nice look. Lower comes right out, cuts the lead to 4 or 5.
Here, a traveling violation on Julia Ennis. (16-11). Lower with the basketball. Wildwood was up 10 at the start of this game, 12-2. And Lower's played very well since. Bad pass to Robinson. It's loose on the floor. We have a jump ball, possession to Lower. They tried to run a screen and roll there, but the pass was thrown to Robinson's feet. They get it into Robinson. Jumper blocked by Murphy. Long rebound to Bradway. Bradway lobs to Fatih. That's not a good pass.
Again, Lower looking for the foul there. The nice little pump fake may have got her a little closer to the hoop, but
Violet Vitelli back in for Lower Cape May. Robinson with the basketball. Pushing now for Lower Cape May. Bounces. Stripped by Bradway, and Bradway is fouled. Good play by Aubrey Bradway.
that's always if you have good hands, that's a play that you see a lot of time with the guys with good guards. The guy's going to go up before they bring it up over their head. They slap that ball down. I think that was a really good defensive play to knock that ball away.
Sabrine Fatih, a freshman into the game, Layla's younger sister, number 22. And Layla will bring the ball up for Wildwood. Sabrine Fatih holds, cross court to her older sister. Into the high post, Murphy. Ennis for three. That's an air ball. Long rebound, though, to Bradway. Dips in. Ooh. No. Murphy, no. And the rebound brought down by Lower Cape May. Just not a lot of composure for Wildwood after getting a lot of offensive rebounds. They're just rushing those second and third shots. Foul line jumper is an air ball. Sabrine Fatih, though, lost it. Now we have a foul on Wildwood. This is a little out of character, and Wilbur and Benechu are coming back in, but Wildwood playing an awful lot of players early in this game right now.
Yep. I think they're just trying to find some type of rhythm.
Wareham for three. That's no good. Rebound, Robinson. Layup is good. Well, they had a great rhythm. when they had their 5 starters in.
Yeah.
And then they just started subbing, and it's been all Lower Cape May since. Wildwood by 3. Sabrine Fati for 3. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound is loose, and Lower Cape May has it. They could tie the game with a 3. Luchin is fouled by Wilbur on a pass. Reagan Notch, a sophomore, into the game for Lower. Robinson's jumper blocked by Sabrine Fati. Rebound loose, still loose. Robinson has it. Vitelli for 3, short. Robinson, another offensive rebound. Finally, Murphy clears it for Wildwood. Benechu running. Some contact, no foul. She missed the layup. And Wildwood can't buy a bucket right now. Wareham to the basket. Layup, no. Rebound, saved in nicely by Benechu.
This is really up and down, but they're a little helter-skelter. Nobody's able to buy a basket right now.
Benechu for 3, no good. Rebound brought down by Robinson. She's got a ton of them already.
Yes. Good look.
Here's another 3. Bang, and we're tied. Meredith Luchin. Benechu for 3. That's a bad shot. Just too many quick shots, and now Wildwood's going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're tied at 16. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs.
He's down here too. Back at Lower Cape May, and this has been a strange game so far, to say the least. Wildwood went out to a 14-2 lead, and now Lower's on a 14-2 run to tie the game at 16. And Wildwood, Billy, is all out of sorts when they started doing all these substitutions. They've played, I believe, 10 players so far, and I don't understand what that's about.
Yeah, they had a 16-8 lead coming into the second quarter, and almost 4 minutes into the second quarter, Wildwood hasn't scored a basket. And as you said, Lower Cape May has run off 8, and that's 14 in a row.
And I get it with Addison Troiano on the bench because she's in foul trouble.
Yeah, just picking up her second.
But early, to me, just too many substitutions.
Yeah. And sometimes
Luchin will bring it up. Stolen away from behind, but Fati couldn't keep it in.
And I don't know what your thoughts are, Brian, but sometimes one of your better players, if they get a second foul in the first half, sometimes you got to let them ride. Especially if you need them out there. So, if they pick up their third, then maybe they get it.
Savannah Wareham. Left side to Notch. Notch against Bradway. Now it's Reed. Vitelli. Fires a 3. Blocked by Murphy. Murphy driving. Passes across to Benechu. Bradway for 3. No. Murphy the offensive rebound. And the left-handed layup is good. Wildwood by 2. Luchin goes to Wareham. Boy, Lower's got to get it across. It's making me 10 seconds. They barely do. Here's Reed. Notch with it. Back to Reed. Reed for 3. No good. Rebound batted around. Lower has it. Jumper no good. Angela Wilbur to rebound for Wildwood.
Good box out by Wildwood that time.
Wilbur for 3. That's not a good shot. They are just rushing three-pointers. Here's Wareham pushing. Luchin to Reed. Reed will settle the proceedings. Wareham down low. Notch blocked, but a foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Both teams are up and down the floor right now, but I don't even know what type of offense either one are running right now. It's like you get an open look at the basket, you're firing.
So Wildwood now back to their starters as Troiano and Layla Fati check back in. First free throw was no good by Notch. Second one is good. 18-17, Wildwood the lead in the ball. Here's Wilbur. In the corner to Addison Troiano. Wow, Joelle Murphy was wide open on the block. They didn't give her the ball. There she is there, and the jump hook is good.
Real nice move down at the bottom of the key right there on the box. Good look inside, seal, and a nice turnaround jump shot.
Wareham pushing. Deep 3. That's short. Long rebound to Layla Fati. Gets it to Addison Troiano. Stops. Goes back to Benechu. Deep 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound batted around. Angela Wilbur comes out of there with it for Wildwood. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Layla Fati. Down low to Addison Troiano. Layup is good.
Real nice look that time.
Wildwood by 5 here. Vitelli holding against Fati. Gets it to Notch. Notch lost their dribble. And Robinson couldn't handle the pass. Good pressure defensively by Wildwood.
You know, you like to see Fati did a real nice job with that entry pass on the box. And a real nice job of turnaround and kissing it off the glass. Wildwood now up to a 5-point lead.
1:29 to go in the period. Layla Fati with it. Lost it. Lower Cape May will have it. Too much dribbling.
Good defense by Ryan Vitelli up top off Fati.
Gamble. Audrey Gamble with it for Lower. Wareham down the Gamble. No good. Reed's layup. No good, but a foul. That's on Angela Wilbur.
It's interesting. You see when these shots go up, a lot of times players are just looking at the ball. They're not really getting a man to box out. That's why Lower's able to clean up the boards. It seems like almost every time the ball goes up. It's like wherever the ball goes, that's who's getting the rebound right now.
Lily Atkinson back in as Wilbur goes to the bench. That may have been her third foul, Billy. I was trying to listen, but I didn't hear it.
We can check on that at the half.
Reed makes 1 of 2. Lower's been to the line an awful lot in this game. High post pass Murphy. Down low Addison Troiano. Hands off to Murphy. Jump hook no. Rebound taken by Lower. Good rebound there by Gamble.
Troiano very active on the glass and trying to pass, but Waller wasn't able to convert anything.
Vitelli goes to Wareham. Wareham throws one up. Wow, that almost went. Layla Fati, the rebound for Wildwood. She's pushing, goes to the basket and travels. And Wildwood is just playing way too fast.
Yeah, that's a good one. Exactly. They're just right there. You want to get the ball into the middle of the court, and there was no fast break at all.
Kiana D'Antono in, and Emma Contreras will also come in for Wildwood. Sophomore.
You got 26 seconds to go here in the half.
Here's Reed. Pushes, It's too easy for Lower there. That ball went off the support, though, and that is out of bounds. This isn't a lineup for Wildwood, Billy, that you would press with.
Yeah, they caught a break there. They definitely broke that fast break in about 2 seconds.
Well, Wildwood could get the last shot of the half here. D'Antonio, high post to Contreras. Lily Atkinson travels. Again, just going too fast. And now Lower's going to get a shot here with 8 seconds to go. I just don't understand Wildwood pressing with this deep. Now Joel Murphy's going to drop off.
Yeah, and they started that move to the basket with way too many time left on the clock.
Robinson with it, pushing, and lost it out of bounds. Lower wanted a foul there, and there was some contact.
Yeah.
I think they have a case.
Wildwood caught a break there because that was definitely a foul in the open court.
2.4 seconds to go. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds off of Lower, but there's only 0.3 seconds left.
Now you just got to throw the ball into the. You cannot throw the ball into the basket at all. No.
And that'll do it for the half. So a really good second quarter for Lower Cape May. They come back from a 14-2 deficit. Wildwood, they did tie the game. Wildwood up 2 at the half. And we'll come back with the second half in a little bit on Cape Atlantic Live.
You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. Once again, you're watching
All right, back at Lower Cape May here on Cape Atlantic Live. I'm Brian Kniff, Billy Osborne along with us as well. Sean Kniff handling the camera. And it's Wildwood leading Lower Cape May 22-18. It was really a strange first half. Wildwood went out to a 14-2 lead, and then Lower had a 14-2 run to tie the game. And then Wildwood with a little 6-2 spurt to end the half, and they have the 4-point lead. But Lower Cape May, who came into this game as a big underdog, at this point playing with a lot of confidence. So it's Vitelli, Wareham in the backcourt, Dominowski, Reed, and Robinson down low for Lower to start the second half. It's their starters. Wildwood goes back to its starters. It's Petit, Wilbur, and Benechu in the backcourt, Murphy and Troiano down low. And here's Angela Wilbur. Goes to Layla Petit in the corner. Benechu for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Ainsley Reed. It's another quick shot for Wildwood that results in a miss. Here's Wareham. Goes to Reed. Robinson with it. No reason for Troiano with 2 fouls to guard her that far away from the basket. Reed nearly lost it, was able to regain possession. Dominowski with it. Reed picked up by Fatigue. Wareham driving. Dominowski for three. Bang. Down low to Murphy. Over to Wilbur in the corner. Troiano for three. Bang.
Excellent.
Wildwood answers. Wildwood by 4, Lower the ball. Dominowski just made the three for Lower. Driving, kicks. Robinson's jumper is no good. That's a good shot. Rebound taken by Murphy, and we have a jump ball, though. Possession to Lower.
That was a perfect example, Brian. The ball went up. They didn't get a man. They just looked at the basket or looked at the ball coming off the rim, and Lower was able to get the rebound.
Lower's been... They get it right in the Reed, and their layup is no good, though. Rebound batted around Robinson. Out to Reed. Dominowski fouled.
That was a real nice job that time by Lower, and especially Dominowski, getting that ball and really trying to attack into the lane.
Goes on Benechu.
Yeah.
Robinson driving, passes across. Reed's layup is good.
Nice pass by Robinson.
Fatigue. Wow, Benechu was wide open in the corner, and neither Murphy nor Fatigue saw her. Troiano down low to Murphy. She's fouled from behind. She'll go to the line for 2.
Good look by Troiano, and that's exactly what you teach your teammate. When you get the ball, you attack the lane. Troiano was able to find Murphy cutting, and she wasn't able to convert the basket, but was able to get the foul. She's on the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Wildwood by 2, 5:59 to go in the third quarter. Second one is good.
Very smooth on the free throw line.
Wareham with it. Pushing, passing, threw it away. Benechu to the basket. She's fouled. Rebecca Benechu, Billy, and Angela Wilbur are Wildwood's leading scorers. Neither has a field goal. Benechu is the only one who has scored of the 2. She has 2 free throws.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the fouls at halftime. Wildwood's only shot from the free throw line was in the first quarter when they were 2 for 2. That's their first free throw before their last free throw attempt in the third quarter. That was it. No, none in the second quarter at all.
Wildwood by 5. Here's Wareham. Bounces to Robinson. She dropped it. Troiano comes up with the loose ball. She's driving to the basket. Shut off. Bounces down low to Murphy. Tipped away by Reed. Murphy didn't step to the ball. Pass, and that's nearly stolen, but Wareham will settle things down. Wareham's fouled from behind by Benechu. That's a bad foul. Just reaching from behind.
At halftime, that's her first, Benechu's.
Second.
Second. Yep.
Committed one earlier in this period.
Yep.
Inbound pass tipped. Troiano lobs it out to Benechu. Benechu to the basket, missed the layup. The rebound to Benechu, got it to Wilbur. She misses a layup. And now we have a jump ball on the rebound. Possession to Wildwood. Missed opportunities for the Lady Warriors there.
I think Benechu, good recognition by Troiano to get the ball, to kick it to the front court on the fast break. I think Benechu just went off on the wrong foot.
I think she went too early,
Yeah,
Bill.
she went off the wrong
They
foot.
get it into Murphy. She scores right off high off the glass.
Yeah, good play call.
Murphy with 11.
That was definitely an inbound play call from Teresa Pliny, the head coach for Wildwood.
Wildwood by 7 now. Wareham with it. Oh, Wareham nearly stepped back court. Pass tip, but Robinson has it. Oh, Troiano just turned her ankle. Robinson's jumper is no good. We have a foul on Lower on the rebound.
And she's got that ankle. Oh, it looks like the other ankle.
So Kiana D'Antono will check in for Troiano.
Any of you out there listening or watching and play basketball, you know what that means when you go and you turn your ankle. That is a tough deal right there. And I said Coach Pliny, I meant to say Coach Knuff on that. So
Wildwood by 7. Benechu fakes a 3. Kicks across. D'Antono, an 18-footer. That's no good. That's not a good shot. Just came into the game off the bench, and you're taking a contested 18-foot jumper. Reed bounces down low. Robinson blocked. And now we have a foul.
So that's Murphy's first of the ball game.
Dominowski's free throw's no good. Second one's no good. Murphy the rebound. Here's Fatih in the corner. Wilbur down low to Murphy. Lost it. And now she does cause a jump ball. Right now, Billy, I mean, even though Wildwood has the 7-point lead, Lower Cape May is just playing tougher. They're stronger with the ball. They're winning 50-50 battles with the ball. Here's Wareham pushing. Reed. Gamble with it. Reed for 3. Bang!
Big basket for Lower to cut the Wildwood lead to 4.
3:35 to go in the period. Fatih over to D'Antono. Fatih again.
Lower in the 2-3 zone.
D'Antono. Ooh, lazy pass. But now it's Benechu for 3. Bang! Her first field goal. Wildwood by 7. Reed to Wareham. Doubled and lost it. Wilbur with it for Wildwood. Wilbur passes down low to Fatih. Layup is no good. Another missed layup by Wildwood. Here's Wareham. Wareham, good move. Layup. Spins out, though. Robinson the rebound, and she's fouled.
Good job of Lower attacking the basket. They are getting looks right around the rim.
And again, that's an offensive rebound there, Billy, because Lower Cape May's just playing tougher.
You can see when they shoot, they are attacking the rim right there and able to get another rebound and put it right back up. And this time wasn't able to get it to drop, but they got the foul.
First free throw is good. Lower Cape May is calling a timeout. We'll be right back on Cape.
You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. Once again, you're watching high school.
All right, Lower Cape May took that timeout. You see them discussing some strategy in the huddle there. And Brian Kniff with Billy Osborne. Sean Kniff handling the camera. Our executive producer, Matt Ulmer. Wildwood by 6, 2:47 to go in the third. Brooke Robinson to the line for the second of 2 free throws. Addison Troiano, Billy, good to see, back on the floor after she tweaked an ankle and had to come out a little bit ago. Robinson's second is good. Wilbur to basketball, over to Aubrey Bradway. Wilbur again. Benechu. Deep three. Bang. Back-to-back threes for Rebecca Benechu on her attempts. And now it's Wildwood by 8 at 36-28. 2:25 to go in the third. Pass to Robinson. Foul line jumper. No good. Long rebound the Lower. That's no good. Rebound batted around Robinson again. That's short. And finally, Troiano the rebound. Well, they call a jump ball here. And this will go to Wildwood.
Lower again, 2 rebounds off the miss.
Wildwood by 8. Here's Bradway. Wilbur. Murphy goes to the basket. Layup is good. She found a seam and laid it in.
Nice job. She turned, faced the basket. Nobody was in front of her. Put the ball on the floor and got right to the hoop for the basket.
Reed pass tip, but it goes to Wareham. Down low. Robinson's layup is good. Great catch. Troiano holds. Cross court. Bradway. High post to Murphy. Wilbur. She'll try a 3. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound comes down the Lower Cape Mays. Audrey Gamble. Reed wide open for 3. Short. Rebound battled for. And that right there is just a summary of the events of Wildwood on the defensive glass today. Just out-toughed, and the ball goes off of the Lady Warriors and out of bounds.
Good job by Audrey Gamble, keeping that ball alive. Gives the possession back to the Tigers.
Here's Wareham, gets it out to Gamble. In the corner, Luchin. Shut off, gets it out. Here's Reed. Robinson. Wareham. Jumper, no good. Long rebound to Murphy. Inside a minute to go in the third. Wildwood by 8.
Good job on that defensive possession by Wildwood, moving their feet.
Murphy traveled.
Troiano was back cutting on that. They were not able to get her the basketball. Murphy looked, and as she looked, she wasn't able to let go of the basketball. She got called for a walk.
Robinson driving left, shut off, turns, fires, no good. Rebound to Benechu. 33 seconds to go in the period. Troiano, Wilbur fakes a three, steps back, goes to Benichu. Deep three, that's no good. Rebound battle for it. Robinson has it. Goes to Wareham. Lower pushing. Wareham driving. Layup, no. Rebound, jump ball. Possession to Lower with 11 seconds to go in the period.
50-50 ball, Brian.
Wareham to inbound. Lobs it to Robinson. Now it's to Reed on the right. Pass tipped away. 7 seconds to go in the period. Here's Addison Troiano. Driving, goes all the way to the rim and lays it in at the buzzer. Good composed move by Addison Troiano. And Wildwood leads by 10 as we go to the fourth.
You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. Once again, you're watching high school.
All right, back at Lower Cape May. Brian Kniff with Billy Osborne, 40-30. Wildwood leads it over Lower as we go to the fourth. This is the front end of a girl-boy doubleheader. We will have the boys game. You'll have to go to a different stream on Cape Atlantic Live on YouTube. Wildwood will have the ball there. And that was makes that basket even bigger for Troiano and Wildwood at the buzzer of the third, Billy, is that Wildwood gets the ball to start the fourth.
Yep.
Wildwood by 10. Bradway holds. Over to Benichu. Lobs back door. Good pass across by Troiano. Murphy missed it, then rushed her second shot, and the rebound's brought down by Lower Cape May's Dominowski. Wareham with it. Reed. Dominowski. Vitelli now. To Robinson. Reed. Lost the dribble. Passes across. Wareham now into the lane. Great pass to Robinson, but it was a great look. I don't know if it was a great pass. Threw it a little behind her, and Robinson couldn't handle it. Here's Benichu for Wildwood. 3-2 zone by Lower. They've played this a lot today.
Them down by 10, they're going to eventually come out of that 3-2 zone, either play a matchup or go to man, or start pressing.
Murphy in the corner. In the post to Troiano. Great look. Extra pass to Wilbur for three. Bang!
Excellent ball movement by the Warriors right there. But not only that, they actually show like they're going to shoot, which brings the defender on them. And as that happens, they kick it through
Aubrey Bradway, Billy, passed up a good shot to get a great one.
Exactly
Robinson passes in the post, stolen away by Wilbur. Wilbur lobs it out to Benichu. Benichu to the basket, and she is fouled. That was a very composed play by Aubrey Bradway, Billy, a 4'11" freshman.
Yep.
You know, she was open for three. And she said, you know what? Angela Wilbur is wide open. I'm going to give it to her instead. And it worked out for Wildwood. Yeah, Benichu's first free throw here is no good.
And then the next possession, they get the rebound. She takes two dribbles, and she sees her teammate up in front of her and hits her with a great outlet pass. And Benichu takes the rest. She gets fouled and down the free throw line.
Missed both, though. Wildwood an opportunity there to create more separation, and they missed that opportunity. Here's Reed. Driving right, stops. Robinson with it. Reed again. Wareham, or Megan Vitelli, excuse me. Dominowski now. Robinson. Drives, fouled by Bradway, excuse me. Reed behind a screen for three. Short. Benechu the rebound. Oh, what a great pass to Bradway. The layup is good. What a terrific pass.
She returns the favor. As before that, she has the pass. And now she returns the favor to her teammate.
Timeout on the floor. Lower calls a timeout. And it's Wildwood now opening up its largest lead of the game at 15. And we'll be back right after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. Once again, you're watching high school.
All right, back at Lower. Wildwood has its largest lead at 15 at 45-30. 5:47 to go in the fourth. Forcing Lower to call that timeout. Wareham with it. Picked up by Bradway. Vitelli. Wildwood doubles here. Vitelli still holding the dribble. Now goes to Robinson. Reed with it. Vitelli, or Wareham for three, no. Rebound taken in the corner by Luchin. Drive, stripped from behind by Benechu. Here's Wilbur with it for Wildwood. They lead by 15, 5:15 to go. Here's Bradway, Benechu. Bounces high post to Murphy. Murphy, Wilbur. She'll reset. Had it tipped out of her hand. She goes in the backcourt to get it. Now lobs up to Murphy. And now a bench warning has been issued to Wildwood, and the coaching box has been taken away from head coach Teresa Kniff.
Is that because somebody on the bench was talking?
Yeah, one of the assistant coaches. And they were real close to getting one in the first half, and now Wildwood throws it away.
That means the head coach cannot stand anymore.
It's a new rule they put in that the officials can control the bench. Here's Lower with the ball up down, trailing by 15. Pass across. Vitelli, a little jumper. Short, rebound Troiano. Wildwood by 15. Benechu left side. Back to Wilbur. Lower is in man-to-man for the first time. Bad pass. Troiano is able to retrieve. Hands off to Murphy.
Lower's only got one foul. They should even actually start fouling because they're going to
Murphy.
turn this into a free
Great
throw.
pass. Troiano's layup is good.
Very nice.
Wildwood by 17, 4 minutes to go. Here's Reed. Vitelli with it. Fires the three. Short. Rebound will be saved in bounds, but all Wildwood there, and then fouled is Aubrey Bradway.
It looked like Aubrey Bradway fell over Wareham. I don't know if she meant to do it, but Lower's got to decide right now. They're down by 17. You got to either attack, put them on the free throw line, or decide something here offensively and even defensively. Because there's so many fouls to give, they can really play over aggressive if they wanted to, Brian.
They sure can. Here's Wilbur, bounces to Troiano in the post of Murphy. Drop step, shot no good. Good defense by Brooke Robinson. This will go off of lower and out of bounds, though, on the loose ball.
Real nice hustle by Aubrey Bradway to keep that ball alive for Wildwood.
Wilbur bounces to Addison Troiano, misses but a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Good inbounds, nice seal that time by Troiano. That we've seen that inbounds play many, many times. It's really imperative that that player, whoever it is, gets a good seal, and that time Troiano was able to. Got a nice pass, just wasn't able to convert, but goes to the free throw line for 2.
First one is good. Extends Wildwood's largest lead.
This game got out of hand in a hurry for Lower.
Well, Lower hasn't scored yet in this quarter, Billy.
Yeah. I mean, coming into the fourth, they were right there in striking distance.
Second free throw's no good. Rebound to Dominowski. Reed. Gamble goes to Dominowski for 3, no good. Good rebound in traffic there by Notch. Nice pass from Reed. And 2 jumpers missed, but now a third is laid up and in. Third shot by Gamble.
Rebounds in a row.
Wildwood with the ball leading by 16. Murphy left side. Hands off to Wilbur. Bradway open for 3. Bang. Aubrey Bradway.
Somebody lost their man defensively for Lower because Aubrey Bradway had a wide open 3.
Wildwood by 19. Here's a steal by Bradway. Freshman goes to the basket, misses though. Rebound falls right to Wilbur and she knocks it in.
Good hustle by Benechu to keep that rebound alive.
Wilbur with 5 all in this period. Gamble to Reed. Reed with it. Turns the corner, trying to get into the lane. Kicks. Jumper on the way for 3 is no good. Long rebound comes to Bradway. Bradway to the basket. Tough shot, got it. Aubrey Bradway with 7 all in this period, and it's all Wildwood now as they lead at 55-32. Timeout, Lower Cape May. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, Billy.
Yeah, you called it too. This game was back and forth, and Lower was even kind of winning a lot of those 50-50 balls. They just weren't able to convert, but they were right in the game. All of a sudden, the fourth quarter happened, and then you look up and they're down by 15.
Yeah, 15-2 run to start this fourth quarter by Wildwood. I mean, you got to give Lower Cape May a lot of credit, Billy. I mean, they really made this a game deep into the second half, and you know they're undermanned against this Wildwood team.
Yeah.
But you know their hustle and how hard they play is what kept them in it for a long time. And this may look like a blowout in the box score, but this was far from it.
Oh yeah. They were right there, and you give them a lot of credit. Even though they were down a couple times, they couldn't get those baskets. They were fighting. It only seems right now where the wind came out of them a little bit here in the last couple minutes.
Subs into the game for a couple subs into the game for both teams. Sydney Killian, Ellison Morey for Wildwood. Abby Verity, number 1 for Lower Cape May. Layup is no good, but a foul here for Audrey Gamble. She'll get 2.
It's interesting because if you're Wildwood, you really don't have to shoot, but they did a nice job of working the basketball around, taking the open look. And Wildwood's used to playing from in front, so this is nothing new for them.
Gamble's first is no good. Sabrine Fati, Lily Atkinson will check in for Benechu and Wilbur, and Julia Ennis will come in for Aubrey Bradway. 1:36 left.
You can tell the Wildwood program, both these programs are very well coached.
Free throw is good there. 55-33. Here's Ennis for Wildwood. Takes it right. Now we have a foul. Reaching in there was Reagan Notch. Naran Mustafa, senior, comes into the game for the first time for Lower. Sabrine Fati over to Lily Atkinson. Ennis into the paint, lost it. And we have a traveling violation here on Audrey Gamble.
Well, even if you're the Wild Warriors, you know that you were a little, you're much better than Lower, but in some ways you like the fact you got a little bit competing a little here in this game.
Yeah.
You needed this.
Good move, Julie Ennis, couldn't finish. Dominowski will push for Lower. No good but a foul, and she'll get 2.
Domowski's only a sophomore. I should say Dominowski.
Yeah. Yeah, the only senior that Lower started was Ainsley Reed, but first free throw there by Dominowski, good.
Dominowski has a nice career ahead of her here.
Second free throw, no good. Long rebound batted into the hands of Julia Ennis. Inside a minute to go, Wildwood by 21. Killian to Morey. Atkinson drives. That's no good. Rebound by Lower. And Notch will bring it up. Long jumper, no good by Verity. And now we're going to have a foul on Lower. That's going to send Sydney Killian to the line, I believe. Actually, they're going to send it's going to be Lily Atkinson going to the line.
It's nice of the underclassmen here with less than a minute to go, get some playing time with Wildwood up by 21. As Brian said, stay tuned. We got the boys game after this.
Yes, just have to switch to a different stream on Cape Atlantic Live. Atkinson's first is no good.
She's at the free throw line. All of a sudden, the gymnasium, you can hear a pin drop for some reason.
Yes.
Poor girl, right?
Second one is good. Sydney Killian goes to the bench. Antoinette Cooper, sophomore, comes in for Wildwood. 35 seconds to go. It's Wildwood by 22. And just a silly foul there. And Lower will inbound. Pass tipped away. Nice play, Sabrine Fati.
Sabrine Fati is definitely showing her hustle right there. Definitely knocked the ball away. Contending that inbounds.
Notch drives, gets to the foul line area. The jumper on the way that's no good. Good rebound in there. But that shot's missed. Fati will bring it across. I don't think Wildwood's going to take a shot here. 10 seconds to go, and the Lady Warriors putting the finishing touches on their 9th straight win. Have not lost in the calendar year yet, Billy. And that'll do it. 56-34. Wildwood wins it over Lower Cape May. Addison Troiano with 13 points. Joelle Murphy with 12. Rebecca Benechu with 10 to lead Wildwood. And Brooke Robinson with 12. And Ainsley Reed with 8 to lead Lower Cape May. Lower drops to 5-9. Wildwood goes to 13-4. So for Billy Osborne, for Sean Kniff, I'm Brian Kniff. Wildwood wins at 56-34 again. Different stream on Cape Atlantic Live. You can come back and watch the boys game coming up at 2 o'clock. Just go to the Cape Atlantic Live YouTube channel. This has been high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live.